Alright, welcome to another episode of Toronto Guy Cooks. It's season 3, the PETA season, people eating tasty animals, and today we're gonna eat another tasty volunteer animal. Today, you're all gonna watch and just do nothing. Today we're going to be making stewing beef, a traditional Caribbean meal. So I guess you can say this can also be a part of season 2, the cultural appropriation season, because I'm a cracker dude. Well, you know what? Because I'm racial fluid, as of now, I identify as a black man. Alright, so word to your parents. Okay, so before we start, let's introduce today's volunteer for our stew beef. Here we go. This is 2 pounds of beef generously, voluntarily donated by none other than Rosie. Alright, thank you, Rosie. Now what I've done here, this is 2 pounds. All this other stuff, we're gonna get to that for now. 2 pounds of stewing beef cubes, cut into bite-sized pieces. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put warm water into this bowl, and we're gonna let it soak for about 15 minutes, after which we're gonna knead it and get all the blood out, and we're gonna continue. So let me get the warm water. Alright, so there we go. Rosie is now going to have a nice little soak in some warm water for about 15 minutes. During that time, we can go over the ingredients we're also going to be using. I have some red wine left over from the shepherd's pie. I'm going to add some red wine to it. We got some ketchup. We're going to add some ketchup. We got some soy sauce. This is half a cup. If I just look at the amount of everything in the description, for crying out loud. Alright, we got chopped garlic. We have, I believe this is about 2 tablespoons of browning sauce, like caramel browning sauce. We are going to be using some scotch bonnet sauce. Very spicy. We're just only going to be using a little bit of it. And a whole bunch of, we have thyme. What else we got? Ooh, I believe this is, let me see. Yes, this is paprika. We got paprika. We got hot chili powder. This is the hot stuff, not the brown, tangy stuff. We have here, Jamaican-style curry powder. Love it. We have black pepper. We have 2 new introductions, which I just picked up today. We have this, which is Caribbean spice with roasted garlic. The amount, look in the description. And Garlic Plus, another new addition to the Toronto Guy Cooks kitchen. Let's hear it for them. Yay, alright, now let's put those aside. Should have set the timer, fool. Not like it matters. So I'm gonna, 15 minutes. We're going to let me get this all out of the way. Well, I can do that later. We're gonna let Rosie soak, enjoy her bath, and then we're gonna continue. Oh yeah, we also got a whole bunch of vegetables already chopped up. This is 3 potatoes all chopped. Underneath is, we got some, half of a red pepper, half of a green pepper, and half of a yellow pepper, and 1 medium onion all chopped up. We're gonna get to that, but for now, we're just gonna let the beef soak. What's that, Rosie? I know, right? You're having such a great time. Trust me, you're gonna have an even better time. So we're gonna cut to about 15 minutes. We're gonna cut to that right now. Alright, it's been 15 minutes. The oil is crackling. Rosie's had a great time soaking in her warm water. Now we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna knead it. We're gonna knead the beef up, get that blood out. You know, Rosie, hey man, not only is she donating her flesh, she's donating her blood to the cause. So thank you very much, Rosie. Let's squeeze it just gently. We don't want to spray all the blood all over the place. This isn't a horror movie after all. I mean, bloody hell. Show some respect for the animals. Alright. Just knead it all out. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And now we're going to drain it. Alright, so Rosie's all drained. Looking good. Now we're going to start adding some stuff to Rosie to season up. We're going to add the browning sauce. Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, look how nice and colorful and dark and black that is, man. It's so person of color. This sauce, love it. Alright. And we're going to add our soy sauce. You can also use Maggi, or some people call it Maggi, Maggi, whatever. Alright. We're going to add our garlic. There we go. And we're gonna add our, here we go, here's our paprika. There we go, here's our hot chili powder. Right on. Our Jamaican-style curry powder. Our pepper. Right. Here's our Caribbean spice with roasted garlic. And our Garlic Plus. Lovely. Alright. Oh, what's that? What's that, Rosie? I know, right? You smell so good for once in your life. Holy shit, you usually smell like a disgusting fat cow. Now we're gonna coat it, mix it up nice and gently so we don't just get everything all over the place. What's that, Rosie? Well, I know, right? You are so lucky. You're so lucky. You're just gonna feel even better in like a couple of minutes because you're gonna take another bath in this oil which is heating up. What's that? I know, right? You're so excited. Oh, thank you for donating your your rosiness to season 3 of Toronto Guy Cooks, patreon.com/Toronto Guy. By the way, 50th episode is coming July the 10th, so god damn it, give me money. All right, so here we go. Let's make sure it's looking good. Oh, smells lovely. Smells awesome. All right. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to very carefully place these pieces of rosy into our heating oil. I put about this regular oil, about, just chill. Okay, it's the water that's making it pop. The water from the lid, because I washed the lid to make sure the lid was clean. About a half a centimeter of oil from the bottom of the pan is how much I put in. So it depends on how big of a, I gotta sneeze. Oh, must have been the pepper. All right, so depends on how big the pot you're using. So about a half a centimeter from the top, from the bottom of oil to the bottom, medium heat. All right, let's leave the lid. And you can either take these out, because you don't want to just dump everything in. We want to keep the juices to marinate the vegetables. So you can either take it out carefully with a spoon. I have a nice big thing. Aha! Oh, you all thought I was going to whip out my dick because I identify as a black man today. Come on, man. Don't be such pervs. All right, so we're going to put our beef into our oil. Try not to splat and like burn the fuck out of yourself. All right, so here you go, Rosie. Enjoy the bath, bitch. All right. Excellent. Excellent. All right. There we go. Now we're gonna let Rosie cook. We're gonna let our beef cook. It's got a name, man. We're gonna let Rosie cook for about 15 minutes, stirring every now and then so it doesn't stick to the bottom. All right, so while that's doing its thing, it's on medium, just raise a little, just about medium high. All right, oh, it smells freaking amazing. All right, now, we're gonna take our vegetables, put it into the bowl with the remaining juices. All right, so let's do that. Keep giving Rosie a mix. Let me put the thing on. Just keep track of time. 15 minutes for Rosie. Hey, what? Hey, stop your whining. You're only getting 15 minutes, all right? Don't worry, you're gonna get a lot longer soon. Just chill, like bloody hell. I mean, I know you volunteered, but it doesn't mean you can just make demands and shit, for crying out loud. Bloody hell. Come on. All right, let's let it do its thing while we coat the vegetables in the remaining juices, baby. To marinate and just soak up some of that Rosie awesomeness. Love it. Alright, so that's nicely coated. Might not seem like much, but don't worry. We're going to take some of the juices from Rosie in about 15 minutes and put it in here as we continue. We are recording, right? Good, man. One of the big fears I have recording these things is that I'll be just talking and cooking and I'll realize, holy shit, I wasn't recording. Like, bloody hell. I mean, that, if nothing else, deserves some patronage, you know. Come on, everybody. Fit in with Gordon Freeman, Beard Boy, and Jimmy. They're all patrons, and that's why? Because they're cool. Let's give it some more stirs. Yeah. Oh my God, that smells freaking awesome. Love it. Oh, tell you, man, the 8th floor here at the Toronto Guy skyscraper headquarters, gonna smell amazing today. Thanks to me. You're welcome, everybody. Let's keep it cooking for about 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. And when it's time to go to the next step, we'll go to the next step, also known as now. For once in your life, you smell so good, Rosie, and look good. Holy crap. All right, so let's wait for the beep. Anyway, there we go. So it's been 15 amazing smelling minutes. Rosie's having the time of her life. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to use our big thingy-mabiggy again, and we're going to take Rosie out, leave the juices in, because we're going to use these juices to marinate the veggies even more. So let's take Rosie out. What? I know, right? You're having an awesome time. I wish I could join you, but hey, I'm not a dumbass. All right. All right, so Rosie's out. What we're going to do, we're going to transfer Rosie's luscious juices into our thing of veggies to give them even more marinade. So let me just do that over here. Gonna take the beef, put it back in. All right, Gonna fill this with water till it's about 1 inch of water from the top of the pot. So let's fill it up. All right, turn off the tap. Cool. There we go. Give it a stir, because now we are going to boil. We're gonna boil Rosie. Cover it up. We're gonna boil Rosie. There you go. Put it to medium high. Move this out of the way. Let's stir up there we go, see? Let's add, there we go, the extra rosy juices to the veggies. Looking good, smelling phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. The potatoes, man, the starch from the potatoes are gonna give the sauce that extra thickness. Oh, this is gonna be so damn good. All right, so we're gonna, there we go, that's looking good. Put them aside. Now, gonna let the rosy boil for about an hour. I usually like to start the countdown once it starts boiling. You can do whatever you want to do, but once it starts boiling, I'm gonna start the 1 hour countdown, during which time you can do whatever you want, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this cup, right? I'm gonna take this pre-workout No Fury fruit punch powder. Gonna add 1 scoop to the cup. Very good. And to that, gonna add some water. There we go. Oh, I know, right, Rosie? You're smelling amazing. Oh. Don't worry, Rosie. I'll see you in an hour. All right, so take this lid, right, thing, put it on top of the lid, and we take our magic bullet, and then we mix it. There we go. So our pre-workout fruit punch is ready. So what I'm gonna do is for the next hour, I'm gonna drink this, and then about 20 minutes later, gonna do my cardio workout for 30 minutes, during which time this is gonna be boiling for about an hour. Check on it every 10 minutes or so just to make sure everything's cool. And we'll be back in an hour right now. Whoa, not now, my dick is still out. All right, it's been an hour. Rosie's been having a lovely time. What's that, Rosie? Oh, I can't hear you from all the cooking. Oh, maybe, you've said enough anyway. All right, now. Oh, it smells amazing. The workout was great. Rosie's smelling great. Now we're going to add our veggies. Now, if you remember, when I added the juices to the veggies before all this, the grease, it was still hot. So the veggies had been sitting in this juices for an hour because it was still hot. They had a head start on cooking and everything. So yeah, we're going to add this to our pot of Rosie. There we go. All right. There we go, just give it a stir. Let all the beef, let Rosie mingle with the veggies. Now I know, we all know that Rosie is not exactly, you know, familiar with associating with vegetables, but hey, she volunteered and now she's gonna be just loving it. So let's give it a mix it all together nicely, yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, the point where you do the boil for an hour and shit, I forgot to add in the time, but 10 minutes into it, I threw in the time. So make sure you add the time for the 1 hour boiling session. Because yeah, so it's going to be in the description. Just follow the description, people. Not that anyone's going to make this because you're all just too lazy. Now, I love it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of our red wine. You don't have to do this, is optional, but I had this left over from the shepherd's pie. Who was the volunteer for shepherd's pie? I don't like it fucking matters. All right, so let's add about a half a cup of the red wine. There we go. Damn, I still got a lot left. I gotta make more stuff with this red wine. Let's mix it carefully so it doesn't go all retarded. Oh, what's that, Rosie? Oh, I know, I love red wine too. Bloody hell, just gonna get Rosie drunk and then she's just gonna love it, and then I'm gonna eat Rosie. Yeah. So give it a mix so I can smell the wine. Also, I'm going to be making rice. You can eat this stew beef as is, have it with rice or whatever. I'm having it with rice, so if you decide to use rice, just make the rice as per you, however you like to do it. All right, that's nice and mixed. Now, I'm going to cover. I'm going to let it cook for about half an hour, for 30 minutes on medium-high, stirring if it needs it to prevent sticking. And when there's about 15 minutes left, I'm going to start the rice. So we'll be back in about 30 minutes when we're pretty much done. So, wait, what's that? No, I didn't have my dick out. Shut up, Rosie. Anyway, let's go to Thursday. Let's go to 30 minutes right now. All right, it's been 30 minutes. Let's turn the heat off. I've already made my rice because I'm a superstar. Let's remove rosy from the heat. There we go. Don't burn your hands. To the naked eye, this is like the orange, I'm sure, up in the, yeah, looks like it's got that blue tint. Patreon.com/TorontoGuy. Give me money, I can get better stuff and everything will look fine. Or not. Fine. Anyway, alright, let's take it off. Oh, Rosie, you're so lucky. See? See, even the burner got to experience some Rosie. Alright. Oh, I love how the potatoes have taken in some of the color, courtesy of the gravies and the juices and stuff. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to add about half a teaspoon of our Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. This stuff has got quite a spicy kick, so you only need a little bit. Gonna add about just a little bit, about half a teaspoon. There we go. All right, give it a mix. Yeah, I know, right, Rosie? Holy crap, you're so lucky. If only we can all be like Rosie. Look at it, man, getting Rosie all over the burner, gonna burn my face off, man. It's gonna set a fire, and Rosie's gonna be like, God damn it, nobody's gonna get to celebrate me. Don't worry, I'm a professional. We're gonna add our ketchup now, about half a cup of the ketchup. There we go, put it in there. There we go, just however much. There we go, about half a cup. There we go. Was that Rosie? I know, right? I love ketchup too. Give it a mix. Very gently. See? It's got nice thickness, nice runniness. Of course, if you want it thicker, then don't add as much liquids to it. That kind of thing, you know. I like nice and saucy because over time, it's gonna get even thicker. So yeah, man. So you can let it sit for about 5 minutes or so, maybe about 10 minutes. Just let it settle, let it thicken on its own. There we go. How you smelling? Oh, Rosie, you smell amazing. If you weren't such a disgusting cow, I would totally date you. Just kidding, I'd never date you. All right, so we're gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll start plating, like right now. All right, it's been 5 minutes. Our Rosie beef has been settling and just chilling. Let's give it another mix up. There we go. Oh my God, this is so damn good. All those flavors and wait, what's that, Rosie? Exactly, it's like I always say. If you cook and you don't make a mess, you're a failure. In fact, I'm making a new rule as of now. You want to feed Toronto Guy? You want to cook for me? I want to see your kitchen. I want to see a big mess. Otherwise, I ain't eating shit from you, because you're a failure. All right, now, let's start plating it. Our rice looking lovely. All right, that's a good bit of rice. Now, to fool the fools, what I like to do is create a little hole in the middle, like a little volcano. So we're gonna add even more Rosie in the middle. Oh my God, the rice smells amazing. Oh, like Rosie, you're so lucky. Thank you for volunteering your rosiness. Let's give it another mix. Let's grab the ladle. But before we start ladling some in, let's give it a taste. Just double check, make sure everything's good. Give me a piece of you, Rosie. That's right. Here we go. Do you see it? Yep. All right, let's see. Oh, it's so tender. And it's so good. Rosie, let's hear it for Rosie. Yay! All right. Oh, that's awesome. The tenderness is lovely, and I love the potatoes. They've taken on the color. Oh, I'm such an amazing chef. What? What's that, Rosie? No, fuck you. I cooked you. You didn't do shit. All right. Let's spoon some of our Rosie into our volcano bowl. There we go. Gotta get some Rosie in there, man. Don't show all the potatoes. Rosie's like the star of the whole thing. There we go. Looks a little messy, but it's fine. Just lay some gravy all over it. All right. Yeah, baby. All right, now let's wipe off the sides of the bowl so Rosie can at least look presentable for once. All right, let's put that on there and that on there. Let's wipe it. There we go. Oh yeah. For once in your life, Rosie, you don't look like a fat, disgusting loudmouth. There we go. Keep wiping. There we go. Looking good. Oh, Rosie, I love you. But unfortunately, the lighting doesn't. So let's take a picture and insert it right here. And there you have it. Stewing beef, Caribbean / Jamaican style. Let's thank Rosie again. Thank you, Rosie, for volunteering. Now, unless my timing is wrong, episode 50 of Toronto Guy Cooks, the 50th ever episode, should be next week. So get your patron donations, for crying out loud. There's only 3. I've made 50 episodes, and you've all been just friggin' getting free eye porn. Damn it. Whatever. Anyway, patreon.com/Toronto Guy. Go there. Everything's free anyway. But out of the kindness of your heart, and because you love Rosie, just do something with the money. Give it to me. Thanks for watching. Join us next week, which probably will be the 50th episode. I already know what I'm gonna make. It's gonna be so PETA friendly, baby. People eating tasty animals. We'll see you then.